welcome back to Tam Tonight. And today I have a very special guest. Some of you may remember her from So She Said. My friend Asha.
It's me.
We've missed you all. You know, I talk to you, I see you, but the people haven't.
Right.
So here we are. Someone asked me about So She Said. Anytime they see me, they're like, what happened to your show with your friend? Oh my God, you listen to it every week. So here we are again.
Hi.
With Asha. And we're back because we're going to talk about Certified Lover Boy by Drake. So I had to bring Asha because she is like, I don't know what you would say, my sister in the Drake experience. You know, I feel like we're Drake's target audience, right? We graduated in 2009.
Oh, for sure.
We're black girls. We went to college.
Mm-hmm.
He was trying to talk to us. He was selling to us all the time. So here we are with the Drakes. What is this? Is like fifth album?
I don't know. I've lost count, to be honest with you. But
Yeah.
I feel like this project is actually one that I really liked. Probably like his first project in a long time that I've really liked. Just because I feel like he was doing the fake Jamaican thing. And then, you know, then he tried to like, I don't know, straggle into like a little bounce music thing.
He tried to be Latino.
Yeah, like he's just been taking on all these different like personalities, and I just miss like sad Drake, you know, like there will be nothing was the same.
No,
ever.
No.
Is that the one where he's like playing the little piano on the cover?
Playing the piano. Nothing was the same as this one. The Clouds.
Okay, that one was a good one.
Yeah.
But I mean, Take Care. Take Care is my favorite. And then Take Care, and then Nothing Was the Same. And then maybe the one about his daddy. I forgot which one that was.
Okay, More Life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like all Drake music, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Some is always better than others, you know. And then like the different eras, whether I can relate to that or not.
But you don't feel like he sounds the same in everything? Like
So
that's variety.
Yes, that's the point I was going to get to a Certified Lover Boy before we like went into song by song. As a Drake fan, like that's why I wore this shirt, because I'm going to say kind of bad things, so I wanted to let y'all know it's coming from a good place. I really love Drake.
Mm-hmm.
But it sounds super stale, like as far as what he's talking about, his problems. Like I don't believe that Drake is having girl problems at this stage. If you are, it's you.
He's not. I just think that like he does what works.
Okay.
He's sticking to the script, and he knows what the fans want to hear.
That's true.
So why not give it to the people? You know, because like I don't believe that either, that Drake is like heartbroken. And then in one of his songs he's like, oh, I don't even treat you that good. And I'm just like,
So there we go, some truth.
There it is, the fuck boy, you know? Because like I think everybody, like women were just like, oh, poor Drake. Like I should, you know, if you would just let me into your life.
Yes, like let me love you.
I could love you and fix all your problems, Drake, and this, that, and the third. But like, that's not what it is. Like, you can have anybody that you want. Obviously, he's getting all these people pregnant. He hasn't got me pregnant.
I mean,
it's fine.
We'll be sitting on a way fancier couch. Like this couch is fancy. Somebody's pregnant by Drake. We're pulling out all the Styles Restoration hardware.
So hard seeing other people live your dreams.
God, I've seen what you've done for others. And then, like, before we get started, the comments about his baby mama, like, coming out and being, like, more on social media is so funny. Every time I see her post, it's girls in the comments like, yes, girl, spend Drake's money. I see you out here, girl. So it's very funny to watch. Even though we were introduced to the child in a, you know, mysterious way.
In a mysterious way. Didn't it happen in a rap battle?
Yes, it did. That we covered on So She Said.
Wait, who was it?
You were not familiar with Pusha T at the time, but you learned quickly who he was.
Yeah, like, damn.
You let him come at you like that?
Yeah, and how did he even get a hold of that information? Well, I guess...
Bitches.
Yeah, industry, people talk.
Y'all be having girls around. Pillow talking with them girls.
Niggas talk more than bitches these days. Who could get the pussy quicker these days?
Just using your own words. Oh
Drake
my
fan.
God. I missed her so much. Okay, the first song, Champagne Poetry, Drake is telling us, you know, it's his hardships as a rich person.
Okay.
Which is also kind of hard to buy, for real, because it's like...
He doesn't have any hardships. I mean, well, I'm not going to say that, because I feel like rich people probably have a lot of mental health issues.
Yes.
Because money won't make you happy. It can assist in making you happier. More money would make me a lot happier,
dramatically.
Personally. But it's not going to make you whole, I guess, if that makes sense.
But, and maybe this is a shallow way to think about it, but I always felt like if you're a fucked up person, you're just fucked up, with or without money. Like if you're a depressed person, you're gonna be depressed, with or without money. Money only amplifies, to me.
Yeah.
Because it gives you like the tools or like the power to be whoever it is you really want to be, full time.
I mean, because I can only imagine how terrible that feels. Like, okay, like I have all this money and I'm still lonely.
Yes.
And the people that are around me aren't even fucking genuine. Like they're just around me also because I have money. Are the people that I kept around like that have been around me because I have money too? Or are they here because we've been cool? Like I'm sure those thoughts may drive people crazy. Personally, I don't know that I'd give a fuck at this point in stage in my life.
I wouldn't. And I don't know how that sounds, but it's just like so many of the basic life problems surrounded by taking care of yourself, like food, shelter, survival, and then like luxuries and wants come after that.
But that comes with being famous. I think being rich is one thing, but being rich famous and famous is like
I would never pick fame.
A whole other thing. Yeah.
Because like fame is a microscope now. I feel like being famous like any time before the cell phone time was probably popping as fuck. Like you go out to the best clubs, the best restaurants, you're like, oh, that's Drake, or oh, that's so and so. Like let Asha and Tam in. Yeah, give them a table in the back. All this, you can do really what you want.
Right.
They'll really shut down the mall, the stores for you, Rodeo. You can go shop. There's no like paparazzi crazy outside. All this shit.
Right.
Now individuals are the paparazzi.
Yeah, and they call the pops on the pops. The paps?
Yeah, they call them.
Sounds like a pap smear, though. The paparazzi, yeah, they call them.
Yeah, they definitely call them. Like, oh, so-and-so is here. Oh, or people call them themselves.
That's what I'm saying. They call the celebs call the paparazzi on themselves, so they have a story or the blog and
like, oh, I'm going to be here.
Talk about them.
I don't know. But, like, that's what Drake is talking about in the song. Like, oh, it's so much pressure. You know, my career is going great, but my personal life, not so well. All these things. But I feel like that's in your control. Especially as a guy.
That's the first track, right?
Yes.
That one was okay to me.
Yeah. It was.
What was next?
Next is Poppy's Home. And it's like a daddy's home.
That one irritated me. I'm sorry. Like, I just...
First of all, I never liked him calling himself Poppy. That's the first thing.
It's weird. It's so fucking weird. Like, first of all, nigga, like, you're half Jewish, half black. Nowhere in there is there any Latin, Latino, like, poppy vibes going on.
No.
So
your daddy's not even from Texas. He's from Memphis. It's not no Mexicans out there.
It's corny, really. Like, champagne poppy, like your poppy, the champagne, like.
Or you be in Dykeman in New York with a lot of Dominican people and whatnot.
Yeah, like, I guess. But then you be in Texas. And, like, just, who are you? Like, I don't know. Let me stop.
Yeah. And then, if this is the song that Nicki Minaj was on, like, that part was funny, where she was like, I'm gonna start charging people reverse child support to be my son. But it was still random that she came on the song. Like, why didn't you rap if you were over here? I love you, Nicki. But if you're gonna hop on the song, like...
She's just, like, in, like, an interlude or whatever.
Yeah, or no, she was on the song, and she was just talking shit, like...
Hold on, Holiday. Hold on, Holiday. You can't just get that shit wet and bring that shit back. Whatever the fuck she said.
You can't just go into the shit like you gotta get it wet first.
Yeah. Bring that shit the fuck back. Like,
that's how she was talking.
Yeah.
Like, all you bitches is my sons. I'm gonna start charging child support in reverse for bitches being my son. You're gonna have to pay me to be my son. Like, that was funny. But why didn't you rap, Nicki?
Yeah, she could have hopped on it. I mean, he hopped on one of her tracks.
Next song is Girls Want Girls with Lil Baby.
Okay, I actually like that song. I mean, it's basic Drake.
I like this song, but my complaint is, why was Lil Baby on this song? And why wasn't there a girl on this song? Because he doesn't have a lot of female features. He has the Tim's feature.
I don't know. I liked it. You didn't like that feature?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's because Lil Baby is like out a lot and he has a lot of features right now.
Oh, because you can't understand what he's saying. I get that. I really listened to it today, and I was like, I caught some of the words that were leaving his mouth, but like most of it's just like, I'm just like
on a tone.
Like.
Okay, we grew up in the Lil Wayne era, like where he was on everything, and he had a bunch of mixtapes, and he was on a bunch of features and all of that. And even at that time, it didn't seem so oversaturated. Maybe we had less going on. I don't know. But it's like Lil Baby's on everything. Like this nigga's on a song with Kirk Franklin. Like, okay. And when you have something new to say, come back to the group and share it with us. But right now, I feel like you're all wrapped out.
I saw something that like Drake should do a remix with Kehlani, and I'm like,
yes,
that'd be fair.
Any
like,
girl, like poppin' girl, especially Kehlani, because she likes the ladies. You can easily put her on this song, and she has bars, like she has a Drake type of vibe.
Yeah,
put her on this. Like, what's going on? But other than that, "Girls Want Girls" is a cute song. I bet you Drake thought he was so poppin' when he said, "You a lesbian girl, me too," even though that don't make sense.
Yeah, it would have to be Kehlani. It couldn't be anybody else.
No.
I was like, I thought about Doja, but I don't know if she's really gay or not.
There's a new girl that I really like, and I covered her project on the show before. Her name is Amindi. She has like a great, smooth, like kind of raspy, but like in a good tone voice. She could body this song too because of her look and like.
Young and May is too hard.
Young and May is too thugged out.
Yeah. Okay.
But even that, honestly, I didn't think about that. That could have been cool. Because you could have still had your talking shit vibe, like, you know, Young and May would have been like, yeah, girls want girls, they all want me.
Oh, yeah, true.
Blah, blah, blah. Like,
but it's too smooth. I feel like it was too smooth of a track for her to hop on it.
You think she's too rough?
Yeah, she's very New York.
That's true.
You know?
That's true.
You know they're all aggressive.
They are. I'm sorry, but y'all are very aggressive. And like even Cardi.
Like, hey, dirt neck. That's like a compliment, you know? Like, I don't know.
No.
You know?
Did you ever think when you were younger, like, New York people looked more grown, if that makes sense?
Yeah. Because I feel like they live hard lives.
I guess so.
You know? Like,
that's why they be like, oh, California people, like, we're punks or we're lazy or whatever, because we're just like...
Well, no, that's facts, though. I mean, like, anybody that lived a hard life looks old as fuck. I'm sorry. I'm back. Hi. She missed me.
She went left so quick. I love it. I miss her tremendously. Okay, next song in the Bible with Lil Durk and Giveon. I did not know Giveon was from LA, but it makes sense his name, Giveon. It sounds like a nigga I grew up with.
Yeah.
But they were like new hot LA talent and Giveon was on there. I'm like, where you from?
I like his voice though.
He does have like a church. Yeah, he's a deep one.
I mean, it wasn't a bad song. I liked it.
Okay, the thing about this song that I don't like is, and maybe I'm being too in my feelings, I don't like female like judgment and criticism from men that are also hoes. Because it's like you're telling this girl to stop being ratchet and stop being outside and turn up every day. I'll say this in the Bible. Every time I'm in the club, you in the club.
But I mean, I feel like that's rap in general. Like, when are they not calling us hoes and bitches and this, that, and the third?
But you're
like,
judging me for doing the shit that you're doing. I don't like that with our age group of men. Like, they really have this patriarchal, like, old man idea about how women should be and act, but you don't like those girls. Like, you don't want to date no church girl because you could do that.
well, niggas like hoes.
That's what
like,
she said it. It's the truth.
Yeah, that's just a fact.
So it's like, why do y'all put on this, oh, you need to act like this, you need to do this? No, you wouldn't be fucking with that.
Because you're still gonna cheat on the good girl with the hoe in the club, but whatever.
It makes no sense.
Like, whatever. I don't.
Turn up every day, don't say that in the Bible. It's a lot of shit that y'all be doing that's not in the Bible, but
what do I know?
What do I know? Here we are. The internet went crazy, Twitter went crazy because Lil Durk shouted out his girlfriend's cosmetic line in this song. Any thoughts, feelings about that?
I just knew he was never with Dej Loaf. I'm sorry.
And we talked about that.
Dirk and Dej, like that. It was never a thing. Like, they were never together. I know you tried to play that off, but that's all I thought about. Like,
when you hear him shout out, you're like, Dirk and Dej, Dirk and Dej.
I was like, Dej likes girls. Let's be serious.
I mean, we knew that even at the time. It seemed weird, but it was like my Beyonce or whatever.
It's a cute song.
It's a cute song.
But I mean, I don't really know Lil Durk to be in much else other than like,
Dirk and Dej.
Dirk and Dej. So, like, oh, here it is, the truth.
That's funny as fuck. Durkin Day. How mad would you be if you were him and you know how like DJs and shit try to play your song when you come in the club and it's like some old man DJ. It's not about it and he plays Durkin Days like he thinks that's your new hot shit.
I know it's old. But yeah.
I thought this was your banger, bro. Like I tried to put it on. Love All. This is my favorite song on the project.
With Jay-Z?
Yes.
Yes.
Never had a lot, this is all I need. Even though Jay-Z, I feel like, didn't rap. He just came and he gave a little TED Talk and he left.
I mean, I loved his feature, though, on it. Like, I thought it was dope.
Okay.
Like, I loved it.
It seemed very direct. To me, I took it as a threat.
It was, like, the one part of the album where I was like, wait a minute. Let me turn this shit up.
Okay.
And really, like, listen to what the fuck this nigga has to say. And then it was... It made my heart warm because, you know, like, Nothing Was the Same. Mm-hmm. Like, he also did, what was it, Tuscan Leather with Drake? Mm-hmm. And that's one of my favorite songs. Okay. I was like, yes, they came back.
Aww.
Yes.
I took this. I love Jay-Z. I love Sean Carter, the Businessman. But this gave threat vibes to me. This gave one of y'all niggas done pissed Jay-Z off and he's tired of you.
Well, I'm an Aries, so you know we're violent. But maybe
Jay-Z Aries also?
Huh? No. I'm just saying, like, that's what.
Oh, so you didn't take it as, you know, you took it as regular talk.
Yeah.
He said niggas want to kill me and you still with them, you chill with them, you wonder why we're not friends. Like, who are you talking about, Jay-Z? Name names.
I think he's a Sagittarius.
Are you talking about Kanye? Best thing I could do is not build with you. When I could destroy you, that takes some fucking discipline. Like, who did it? And then he's on the Kanye project. Donda, which I don't want to. The performance art thing was a lot for me.
I didn't hear any of it. Was it any good?
I don't want to do it.
Okay.
I feel like you came out in the clown outfits, even though there was Balenciaga. But that was a lot for me.
It gave me Ghost. It was giving Ghost vibes. Not Power. Which I mean, just seeing like creepy.
Yes. And for me, it gave me a fake Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, like Haunted Mansion. Like, it was giving... Yeah, it was giving haunted.
Yeah, and it was given stressed out and like this isn't real either because it was like performance art like, oh, look at my little single bed I'm sleeping in and look at my clothes all lined up next to this. Like a prisoner, like you're cosplaying prison.
And I was like, I thought y'all were divorced.
Oh, that was weird to me too. I'm still not clear on that.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was a publicity stunt,
but why am I still doing stunts with you if I'm not married to you no more? Like I'm out of I'm break the chain. Let me go do stunts with my new nigga.
She doesn't have one. That's the thing. I mean, at this point...
That's obvious, though. She definitely don't have no new man.
What? Like, was it 4 kids, 1 baby daddy? Mm-hmm. Like, I mean, I guess she's Kim Kardashian, so somebody will want her with 4 kids. It's not like she's one of us, like, being regular out here.
China did say that all of them is baby mamas, and if they were black, they would not be, like, you know, so held up. Mm-hmm. You'd be like that, I guess. I don't know. But somebody made Jay-Z mad and he's considering getting you killed. So I would say lay low. And maybe go somewhere else because Jay-Z is out here in LA now, moving around, taking the kids to school and whatnot. So this might not be the place for you if you live here.
I mean, if you're not in Bel Air, I think you'll be fine.
Oh, shots. More shots. Jay-Z's not coming down to the ghetto to get you.
He's not. This nigga's not coming to Watts. He's not coming to Compton. He won't be in South Central. He's not coming to the East Side. So
y'all are safe. He'll be over there at Soho House.
Yeah, I mean, now if you're in Brooklyn, maybe you should be a little bit more scared. But
yeah, LA. Yeah, our projects ain't even that deep. Like,
I mean, unless he has like fake gangster friends like Chris Brown in the hood, you know what I mean?
A sponsorship, like, a gang sponsorship, partnership, collaboration.
And maybe he hired Soulja Boy to be his hitman, because you know Soulja likes to come down to the hood every now and again. So you know, didn't he get jumped? Do you remember that?
Soulja Boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe so.
He's like, yeah, I'm in the hood.
Oh yes.
And then he was in like LA somewhere.
Yeah, he was like in Compton.
And then like somebody like, I don't know if it was staged or what.
I don't know, but it looked like he got fucking, like, the phone
got dropped and like.
There was a lot going on.
Shout out Big Soulja.
I was the first rapper, yes. Dre. That will never get old to me. Drake. And, you know, speaking of Soulja Boy, he said Tyga, the nigga who lost his bitch to Travis Scott. Travis Scott is featured on the next song, Fair Trade, with Drake. Did you like this song?
Yes.
Okay. Do you like Travis Scott music in general?
Not particularly.
Okay.
I feel like, I don't know, is it the fact that he uses auto-tune?
I was going to say, is it the ad-libs? Like, yeah, that's right.
He's just not likable to me.
Oh,
I mean,
love Travis Scott music.
He has those slave braids.
You have not liked that though since he came out.
Those stiff ass slave braids, and it doesn't help that like his icon is like that little Ken doll with the slave braids. It's giving voodoo. And then I mean he's with Kylie. Like I don't know. Like
there's not a lot of likability there for you.
He doesn't use chapstick.
I feel like you talked about this on social.
I'm just making fair points.
Okay.
But no, I don't really listen to Travis.
Okay. How do you feel about people saying he looks like A$AP Rocky?
He doesn't.
I take that as extreme disrespect to A$AP Rocky.
And A$AP should take it as disrespect too, because that man is gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired of the slander. People talking about, oh yeah, Rihanna deserves better, blah, blah, blah. A$AP is fine.
Yeah.
And he's a fashion man.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been like having orgies and shit since the early 2000s, so he's clearly like laying it down. Rihanna's, you know.
I guess I think I've heard from people that they think he's gay. I think.
Like slightly, he has a tinge of bisexuality.
Yeah.
I can see that maybe, but
like they think he could be, you know.
Oh, I remember Azalea Banks said that.
Yeah, I've heard that from a few people. I don't know that it's true. I think he's gorgeous.
I think he's beautiful.
Yeah.
And he's well dressed.
Mm-hmm.
He probably smells nice.
Oh, yeah. I think they're both nice smelling people.
Yeah,
I don't have any.
I'm fine with it. Drake, though, I do feel got in his feelings about Rihanna possibly on this project. We'll get to
When
that.
is he not in his feelings about that bitch? Sorry, Brianna. I didn't mean bitch, but yeah.
You know, it's deep out here with Drake. So, yeah, the Fair Trade song is cute. I'm not mad at any Travis feature.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, I like his music. Way Too Sexy. Future, Young Thug. How did you feel about this upon first listen?
Okay, so...
I know you don't like Future particularly.
Yeah, too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for this shirt. You remember that?
Yes, that's where I think they got it from.
And I was just like, too sexy.
Oh, you were saying it in that voice.
Da, 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 da. And I was like, I mean, it just reminded me of that other song. I don't know who that's by.
It's like a 90s thing. I don't know.
Too sexy for
my
shirt.
Too sexy in her.
Yeah. Who is that by? But I mean, I did like it. I mean, I went to like a little like thing recently, and like the song was playing. Everybody was like feeling themselves, which I knew they would. Mm-hmm. So like Drake and Future, I mean, that's like their thing to make like a turn up song together. So I'm not mad at it per se. But I mean, like they totally bit that other song. But I mean, in true Drake fashion, he samples a lot. So
yeah, I really like this song. I think it's fun. I think it's hilarious. When I first heard it, I thought about the guy too. I probably made the voice. But I felt like this is a Future song, and Drake, like, this not really his vibe. This song, like, even the stuff he's all right, okay, that's fine. Like,
it felt like a Future song that Drake was featured on.
Yes, and then Young Thug did really well on the song too. Like, he blends so seamlessly.
I love Young Thug.
Really?
Oh my God, yes.
Okay.
And I know I've talked a lot of shit about a lot of people on here, and I promise I don't mean to. Maybe I'm just like this.
We're pointing out the point.
Yeah, but I love Young Thug. Like, I think I'm not gonna call him a musical genius because you guys are gonna come for me.
He's really good at putting together songs.
Yes,
like
and
slime
he
language.
Slightly reminds me of Lil Wayne.
Okay, that makes sense.
And Weezy doesn't give us what he used to give us.
No, he doesn't, and
so,
it's upsetting me and my homegirls.
Yeah, like, so I don't know. I like that.
Too Sexy. I really like this song, and I've been seeing people like do TikToks and stuff for it. So I feel like this will probably be the viral song from the Too Sexy for This World.
And if you get a TikTok song that goes viral, you're doing pretty well for yourself these days.
TSU. I don't know if it's Tennessee State University. I don't know if this is a Texas shout out.
I think it's Texas.
Okay.
You know, listening to Drake loves him some Texas.
TSU ladies, H-Town, Warden County. I don't know.
Who was that?
What did he say? Is
the dude speaking on it?
Oh yeah, Swisher House. It's like a little voice that used to be on mixtapes and stuff. Like What is that
Oh,
song?
so it's not really a person.
I don't think so.
Oh, it's like computer generated.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because remember, what's the Drake song? I'm so high, even when I'm coming down. Just met a girl, said she from the H-Town. He was on that too. And I feel like Swisher House was like something Texas. He used to be out when we were kids.
Ghost face killed. Sorry.
See? So yeah, he's on there. He was saying all these places. I feel like maybe we got spoiled being from LA because they always say LA in songs. But immediately when he was saying these places, I was turned off. Like, what is he talking about? Because I was like cleaning up.
Oh, all over
Yeah, he was
Texas.
like Warden County, bro. I'm like, what is this?
I was like, who cares? Okay.
Like, get to, and at the end when he was like Texas City, I'm like, okay, I guess. Like, hurry up, wrap this up.
I was like, there's a Texas City and
That too. I didn't want to say nothing.
who knows?
Yeah, H-Town. And she's moved out of state. She's doing well. This is like his stripper song, I guess.
Yeah, I was just like, can you? I don't know.
Why do only the college girls that you fuck be strippers? Like, we didn't strip when we went to college.
From Texas. Is it because they have Texas-sized ass or
And
like?
boobs. Well, this girl did say, you know, like at night when it came out midnight, she was like, who is this bitch from Texas that's got this hold on Drake? I need to meet her. Like,
Yeah, because she keeps coming up.
yeah. And he's like, that's the same reason why I try to make you famous. Like, it can't be Malaya.
No.
Because, like, you've been tossed her out of To Find Your Love. So, who is it?
I don't know.
And it's like, Drake's like these country girls, but not for real, because he don't be staying around.
I don't know what he likes, to be honest. Like, I really wish the little emojis, we could get a reveal on who these baby mamas are. The cover art really had me perplexed because I was just like, I know it's funny, pero like, are we gonna get the tea? Like, are there really, how was it, like 12?
I don't feel like they're really
18?
pregnant girls.
Oh, there's not really pregnant girls?
No, I don't think, if Drake has 12 bitches pregnant, like, that needs to be on the news.
Why I wasn't one? I'm just kidding.
No shade, like, if there was trials, there was auditions.
Yeah, I was like really thinking so deep about this cover art. I was like,
so we're talking about cover art. It did freak me out. At one time I looked at it and it was moving.
yeah, they're like blinking.
Yeah, and
shit.
I was like, I haven't noticed this on any other people's project. Maybe it's been out, but I haven't seen it. And then I asked somebody young and they were like, yeah, people do this, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, I don't like it. It was weird.
Because this pregnant lady just started blinking at me randomly. I was like,
Yeah, but then he's talking about Poppy's home, so I was just like, so how many kids do you have out there?
you think he's on some Nick Cannon type shit is what you're saying?
Yes.
Mm-mm.
I feel like if you're rich, then why not?
You come from a big family.
Yeah.
So, like, what is your feeling about this? Let's discuss this.
I don't, like, that's what I'm saying. If you're rich, if you can afford it, then why not? If I have a bunch of money, if I'm a millionaire today, then, and I can go to a plastic surgeon tomorrow and they can just sew this shit back up and, like, put everything, nip and
That's
tuck
real.
it, put
That's
it back
real.
together, then why wouldn't I just pop out a bunch of babies, right? But as a man, you don't have to be pregnant. You're just the impregnator, right? You're just shooting up the club. Then why the fuck wouldn't you? Okay, a little for you, a little for you, a little for you, a little for you, and just build up your army. Like, come on.
But my thing about that is I understand that, right? As a person with like Muslim leanings, I'm not even mad about a multiple wife, multiple child situation, right? If we're on some empire building type shit. But can you really like effectively parent these separate households? I feel like you would have to get these hoes on one accord and have like a mansion, like a compound like they do in Africa.
Ask Future how he's doing it, because apparently he's doing just fine.
The problem is Future is not doing it.
Oh, JK.
One of Future's kids is living over there with Russell Wilson. The other one I seen him fighting with on Instagram, which I did not even look for. I don't know. Their drama went viral. He said your mother's a whore. That's all I
I'm sure
see.
he schedules his FaceTimes with his children. You
Okay,
know?
Asha, would you accept the FaceTime baby daddy? What the fuck? You don't even FaceTime your kid. Like, nigga, no, pick this nigga up. What are you talking about? FaceTime.
I just feel like if you knew that you were going to fuck this rapper
Okay, that's different.
and you put yourself in this situation with the expectation that you were going to gain financial means from getting pregnant by this famous person, then you can't expect too much.
You're saying a job's a job. and you applied for this shit.
You fucked a celebrity. Like, you got pregnant by the celebrity. You know said celebrity has a busy schedule, has to tour, is going other places, and he's a nigga. And he's going to be fucking other bitches just the same way that he fucked you. You just wanted to gain some money from this situation.
Which we're not mad at.
And I'm not knocking your hustle, okay? Like,
it's a hustle.
It's expensive out here. But just saying.
It is expensive.
It's expensive. These lights, this air, like, it all costs money,
ain't
okay?
shit free.
So, if you were just doing this as a means to get your bills paid and you're getting them paid, then I don't think you can complain too much. If you wanted to have a father figure around that was a good example for your child, then maybe you should have reevaluated who you fucked.
That part.
That's all.
But us childless people, they don't like to hear that real hot porn tea from us.
Sorry.
Have more respect for your unborn children if you wanted a present father.
Again,
I do always, like, on that subject, I do always feel like, ugh, like, shut up when I see girls arguing with their baller baby daddy on the internet or, like, putting shit out on Instagram and all. Like, I thought this was what you wanted. What are you talking about? He's not a good father. He's not a great person. You was fucking him, though. Like,
we've all made our mistakes.
did you want the Birkin or not? Did you want the Billy truck or, whatever you got, the G-Wagon or not? Because you could have had a baby with Stanley from the Kinko's or whatever.
Right. So, I mean,
But you didn't do that.
think that you probably had an idea of what you wanted from said situation.
Okay. Before we wrap this subject up, do you also think it's stupid when a girl, like, dates or sleeps around with a celebrity and is like, oh, he's cheating on me, or tries to out the cheating? Like, duh.
Yeah, I don't.
I've never understood that. Like, sure, everybody's entitled to their feelings, but
I feel like if you're gonna date a celebrity, marry a celebrity, athlete, or whatever, like, I'm sure that there's real love there.
Yeah.
And it can, like,
I mean,
you
if it's
care.
mutual between y'all.
Yeah, and you care for the person and you want that person to only be with you. Understood. I get that. But I just feel like maybe it should be treated as a business. Let me shut up before I blow my chances with any baller that may possibly watch this.
Right, yeah, zip. We have nothing else to say. Everybody's just in love for real. We all love each other genuinely for who we are. Nobody's trying to gain anything, give anything. I'm here for you.
Prenups are silly. Like, why would you need one if there's real love?
No,
you know?
Look, some prenups are very beneficial. I'm not totally against that. Because, like, certain girls be getting shit in their prenup. Like, oh, yeah, if he cheats on me, I get a car, I get a house, I get, like, plastic surgery updates until I marry somebody else. And then I would never marry nobody else. Fuck all that.
True. I mean, marriage is a business.
Yeah,
at the end
like,
of the
do me a
day.
favor in the prenup, I'll sign it.
Yeah, I just...
Don't try to do, like, winner takes all.
Yeah. But what do I know?
What do I know? In Too Deep is the next song featuring Future. This is my second favorite song, probably on the project. Like, Love All, and then this In Too Deep. I'm in too deep. Still, it sounds like a Future song again. That Drake just so happens to be on.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a huge Future fan in general.
No.
Like, I don't think he's talented whatsoever.
For real?
How?
Well, I know, like, in our So She Said times and in our younger times, you were just like, he's just like, I don't know any words that he's saying. He's on the track and he's making sounds.
Like Lil Baby.
Yeah.
But how is he, like, what is so cool about him besides the fact that he has dreadlocks and wears shades?
Future is like, okay, I wasn't into Future when he first came out either. Because it was like, I'm not on drugs. Like, I don't sip lean, I can't relate. Then we started making girl music, like, maybe after Never End with Kelly Rowland. I was like, oh, okay, Future. And then, yeah, he just makes good, he makes, like, sugar daddy music, if that makes sense. Like, I'll buy you some shit, I'll take you out.
You think he can rap?
I don't think of Future as a rapper. For me, he's like more of a singer. If he was white, he would be like Post Malone.
Okay.
So he's more of like a song, like a singer type of person. But it's just the content that he's saying makes him a rapper. You're gonna be like, fuck all these bitches and...
He's attractive.
You think Future's attractive?
I think I've seen him in person.
Okay,
Like,
so that's like, see, I don't think Future...
He's tall, like...
Oh, he's tall? Okay, that's cute.
Like, I don't know. He has attractive features from what I saw, but I just don't...
Is he well dressed in person?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Future, you might have something going on?
I'm sorry. I just don't. I mean, I've never really dove into his catalog to be like, oh,
like you don't like March Madness? That's a basic Future song. Okay, we did what we could.
I'm sorry.
In Too Deep, do you have any feelings about this song? This is also like a Sugar Daddy Drake song because he's like, I shut the gallery down for you and your friends.
I liked it because I feel like it's sad, and I like sad Drake.
Because he's like doing all this stuff, but he's regretting it at the same time.
Yeah, like that's my favorite Drake. I love sad Drake.
Okay, do you feel like, based on this song, you know, so far in this project, that Drake maybe likes the sugar daddy type of role? Like, oh, I'll buy you some shit and like hang out with you real quick. Maybe go out of town, we can fuck, and then I dismiss you, we don't gotta talk no more. But then he'd be wanting a deeper connection when he's alone. I feel like that's what all these songs say in various ways.
I get it.
Like, I like the power of coming.
I
like the power of coming into a town and fucking shutting down your local mall, which probably ain't shit for Drake.
Because it's easy.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, you have a good, like, you know, I want the company for a good time, but not a long time. Like, I value my alone time, and I just, you know, I just want, like, a beautiful...
I need some company.
Yeah, I just want, like, somebody, like, beautiful and intelligent to accompany me for, like, a little moment in time. But, like, now you spend a little too much time with me, so back up.
Yeah, like, you don't want to go home and feel like you're getting attached.
Yeah, but then you go home and then you're by yourself when you're at home, and then, sorry, this is obviously hitting home for me. Like, you're at home by yourself, and then you're just like, damn, like, I really wish that I had somebody here, like, all the time, but then, I don't know.
It's too much pressure.
It's a lot of pressure.
And then, if you're Drake, right, and you're throwing money out of situations, like, just like how we might feel guys try to use us for sex, like, oh yeah, these bitches only fuck with me because I like buy Chanel bags. But
yeah.
It's like, duh. Like, who doesn't want that?
I would never buy anybody some shit, like, for company, but...
No, I would never, but that's different, like, because I feel like paying for dick is like, who does that? You wouldn't do that.
No,
not for real.
Like, I mean, as a woman, like, that shit's free.
Yeah, like, I can't think about no situation where I would be like, yeah, I would, like, no, I would just find somebody else who wanted to do it for free. If you were, like, as a man, okay, I'm out, I'm looking for hot girls, I want to have these.
The only way I see it is if they're, like, old and,
I
like,
was old rich lady?
like a sugar mama type of situation.
Oh, because old men don't be having that. They can't, like, drop some dick off because he's old. So you gotta find somebody. You, like, buy him a PS5.
I guess. Yeah, I don't know how the cougar thing works. I'm slowly creeping up on cougar years, so I don't know. But
I'm trying to think about, I feel like maybe cougars, like,
but even I feel like cougars, like, I feel like young men, like, get a kick out of that shit. Like, an older woman that's fine. Like,
and, like, that is interested in them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Remember we discussed this because all the men we know have been molested, basically. It's so
funny, I'm sorry that happened to you. But every young man that I know, like, most young men say that they lost their virginity to, like, an older woman. They're just like, yeah, she was fine, she was older, she was bad. And I'm like, you got molested.
And when we
you got taken advantage of. No, the hell I didn't. Like, okay.
I liked it. No, you didn't even know what was going on.
But if I lost my virginity to, like, an older man, say R. Kelly,
look,
like, then
it would be wrong, and he's a creep, and he's dirty.
But y'all don't hear me though.
That's real though, because when we brought it up in this specific situation, like, this is a real story, the person was really having a hard time accepting that he been molested. He didn't want to agree to it, and then we brought up that point, like, if this was reversed and we were the girls and some 20-year-old man is trying to have sex with us and we're 15, 14, he's going to jail.
Mm-hmm.
You were in Asha's drilling in it. You were touched.
You were a victim.
You're a victim. You probably should seek some type of therapy.
They were grooming you.
Definitely grooming you. Because I bet you, like, your sexual proclivities and all those things were, like, built on that experience with that woman. Mm-hmm. And then you probably came to younger girls thinking you were that nigga. Because you had sex with this older woman. Mm-hmm. And you're, like, doing all the things she taught you to do.
Yep.
It gets creepy out.
Couldn't be my son.
Ooh. Bitch, I'm pulling up.
This should be 6 feet under. You did what? With who?
You bought some pizza for my son? You thought you could fuck him?
Not pizza. I'd be like, damn, nigga, you that easy, you that cheap.
Niggas are. These niggas wasn't getting nothing. They were just happy to be in somebody grown's house or somebody grown's car.
Yeah, she bought me some pizza, got some wings on the side.
Now she sprung for the wings.
Some waffle fries. Let me stop. Do you remember that?
She's got money.
Unforgivable? Sorry.
I told that bitch make me sandwiches all night. Where is he at?
I think he passed.
I need to Google this. I'm sorry, off topic. Unforgivable. Pipe Down is the next song, and it's basically the same thing we were just talking about. Drake is saying, how much money I gotta spend for you to shut up? How much money do I gotta, you know?
We could write out a number.
Do you want me to text it to you, or you want me to write it on the paper?
You guys were gonna leave this episode thinking that I'm a complete and total gold digger. That's not the truth. It's just all jokes here.
Honestly, on that point, I've been posting like funny jokes and stuff on stories and all that, especially like trying to get content out, being a little spicy, getting Twitter follows and all that with my new Twitter. And it's been brought to my attention like, oh yeah, all you care about is money, or you do anything for money. Like, no, these are funny gold digger jokes, and clearly it's working because you're in your feelings.
It works.
It works. Like, when Young Miami and JT are talking about, you know, I need a nigga who's gonna swipe them visas and all that, if that's not you, why are you feeling offended?
You know what? I've learned that the men that really have their shit together
They don't care.
and have money, they don't give a fuck. Like, it's just like the brokies that ask like what you can bring to the table and like one like go 50-50 on everything and shit like that. Like, it's just them.
I really hate
Because
that.
like, I don't know, for a long time as a woman I'm just like, damn, like, okay, like, well, I have to be educated and have this type of job and have this type of degree and this, that, and the third to, like, you know, like, find, like, the best partner. But, like, men really don't give a fuck about that shit.
That have something.
They
like,
don't care. They're like, I don't care if you have this many degrees. Like,
are you going to move into my apartment or not? Are you going to move into my house or
like,
not?
because they don't have access to your money. Like, that's cool you have your own money, but they don't give a fuck about that.
Because, like, when...
They'll marry the flight attendant.
Yes, or the waitress.
The Starbucks barista. Like,
I'm
if
telling
they
you.
feel like she,
Kelsey
like...
Grammer was wiping bitches up left and right. Regular flight attendant, MTV
Like-
video girl.
Yeah. It's quite interesting.
It's the broke man that's got a problem. I cannot stand the idea of a man asking a woman what you bring to the table. You brought me to this table to ask me this question with your stupid ass. Like, I could go home. What do you mean what do I bring to the table?
Hello? No.
Like, and I'm not trying to be shallow.
I mean, but women, like, I feel like we're caregivers. You know what I mean? Like,
We're literally there to make whatever you have going on better.
easier. Like, you know, like someone
Yes.
to vent to, someone to, like, fulfill you emotionally.
Yes.
You know?
And like the girl on Twitter, they roasted her about the whole making a house a home thing because she was talking about stupid shit like, oh, I'll buy paper towels. And all. But no, it's like the feeling of home. Like, oh, I picked all this furniture. I make sure that you're straight. If you dress ugly, I'll fix that for you. Like Marjorie Harvey with Steve. She brought him up.
Yes.
Steve Harvey was already rich. He was already popping. He could have been doing any lady that he wanted. She elevated him.
Making a house a home. Like, I mean, like...
Raising your kids effectively.
Yeah.
All of those things. Like, that doesn't matter to you.
Nurturers.
Yes, making sure that you're healthy and you're on your game.
Men need women and women need men. Like,
But this whole, like, as much of a feminist, I don't want to be equal to no man. Not like that. Like, we're equal and opposite. Because there's no way that I should have to be fine, give birth, still try to be fine after that, keep house, all those things, manage our life. Because I don't really know a lot of men that, like, manage the calendar of their family. Oh, this person got soccer, this person got dentist, blah, blah, I don't know.
no.
Across races, like my white friends, Asian friends, their husbands don't do that. So it's like, I have to do all these things, and then you want me to have the same amount of money as you, or like go half as you on shit? No. Absolutely not. Like, what are you talking about? You sound crazy. Until we split all this work down the middle, don't ask me for shit.
Yeah. That's probably, like, the most equal it's gonna get.
Kids cry at night. They're not like, oh, my daddy. Where's my dad? They want their mom. So I have to get up and go handle that. The least you can do is pay the light bill. My man.
And ruin my body.
And ruin my body. From literally the inside out. When I saw on TikTok that bitches lose their teeth from being pregnant,
I haven't seen that yet.
look, I was stunned. Like, maybe this ain't for me. Maybe I need to get a surgery. Maybe I need to save my money. Like, hair falls out, all these things. Like, is really taxing.
Because the baby sucks the life out of you.
That's why I don't get it why a girl would have a baby for a person that like hasn't necessarily married them or like promised them anything, like bought them a house, like something significant, like a big gesture, before I just have this baby.
Yeah, because being a single parent seems like it's really hard, but I mean, I get it.
Yeah, like once the baby's here, it's not like,
yeah,
take it back to the hospital, like I can't do it, me and him broke up.
Because if I get pregnant tomorrow, I'm not gonna like get rid of my baby. You know what I mean? Like, too old for that, number one.
But that's like taking personal responsibility. You know,
Yeah.
like I did this, so it's on me. Like, okay, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah.
But I mean, just to have a baby back, I don't know.
Depends on the person.
I guess people got game.
You know what? For me, when it comes to Drake albums, like, I feel like when I start to get closer to the end, I start to get disinterested.
Okay. That's the other thing about this album. It is over an hour long.
I feel like it's always like a slow decline. And then like later on, I might discover some bangers that were towards the end that I actually really like. Like, okay, what was the one album where After Dark was on it?
After Dark.
Yeah.
I feel like that might be more live.
No, it's so low.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that one was like towards.
Oh, it's on Scorpion. It's on this one.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I think that one was like kind of towards the end.
Okay.
And Teenage Fever. And I ended up like loving those songs. I was like, damn, I didn't even give this whole thing a full shot.
So on the subject of that, maybe about 10 people that I've talked to of trying to like act, how you feel about the Drake thing? Like I'm about to review on my show. I've listened to like 7 songs. I'm like on song number 10. Like I haven't got through it yet.
Yeah, because I feel like most albums these days are so short. Like, and our attention spans are getting a lot shorter. Like, even, not to get off topic, but like with TikTok versus YouTube, I don't have the attention span to watch a full YouTube anymore. I'm like, get to the point. Someone on TikTok can explain this to me in 30 seconds or less. Like, Chris Brown had that Heartbreak on a Full Moon. That shit was long.
It took me so long to listen to the whole thing. Like, and like you said, I was getting Chris Brown fatigue. Like, I don't want to hear him anymore. Like, the songs are still good, but I'm just tired of his voice. Like, give me a break.
And once you get so far in the album, like, you're just like, shit. And you have to listen to it in order. Like, the first time you listen to an album to understand, like, the story that the artist is trying to tell. But then I'm just like, man, I'm about to shuffle this bitch in a minute because I'm just trying to like...
Yeah, I'm trying to get through it. And then like the same point you made about finding bangers. Like I had Heartbreak on a Full Moon for like 5-6 months before I'm like, oh, I really like this song. Like, oh, this song was on here. Like, this is great. And then I had pulled my favorites from it.
Yeah.
But it's a lot to digest.
Yeah, it always kind of takes me, like, I feel like once the hype dies down about this album, then I'll really like take my time to get through it. But like, I don't know why. Like, when an album first drops, like, I'm not like, I must listen to this entire thing right now. Like,
I feel like it depends on who it is. If it's short, and I know, like, it's 30 minutes, okay, I'll listen to it. But when it's someone as big as Drake, and there was, like, a gap like that, I know a lot of people are anticipating it, and it's going to be a whole bunch of people, like, all night on Twitter when it came out. That's all everybody was talking about. And that makes me not want to hear it. Because it's like, there's too much opinions about it. Like, people are tweeting lyrics, all this. I want to listen to it in order. Different stuff. So it's like, it is hard. I don't know why a person will put out this many songs at this point, especially with streaming and like the metrics of streaming. How the more you get it, like the better. Maybe Drake just had all of these. Another thing that may be a controversial take, and we'll see what you think about it. I kind of think it's very hard for a person to have 20 good songs.
Yeah.
Like where they're all good and they're all worth being on the project and they were all incredible. Like,
unless you're Chris Brown. I think he's that talented.
He is, but still, like, well, I'll still get tired of it.
Yeah, true.
These songs are great, it's incredible, but like, you could make 2 projects out of this.
Yeah, but you have to be like a fan of that person.
So that might be what it is now too, because I am noticing people are putting out more longer form things, and maybe it's because, I want this to last for like another year, 2 years while I'm gone. I'm not gonna come put anything out. This is just gonna be it.
Yeah, like if Rihanna comes out, like it better be like a lengthier
I get
album.
What you mean. Okay, yeah, she was gone for so long. I really don't feel like she's gonna come out.
I don't think so either.
Like I made $1 billion off of selling y'all shit, and I never made that off music. Like, peace out. Listen to what you got. Be blessed. Buy some Fenty, anything.
She could just like, well, I mean, Lauryn Hill was like,
yeah, I'm done.
That's it. And I mean, that was like that one album.
Yeah,
was like legendary.
And if I got into it, I think this is like off topic, but I watched a little bit of the Naomi Osaka documentary on Netflix. It's really cool, and that's what she was talking about. Like, I only ever wanted to do this to like help my family, you know, so my mom didn't work as hard, all this, blah blah blah. I've made all this money like in the past year, 2 years. Like, what the fuck am I doing this for? Still, like, do I really care about this? Is this even? And she's like, all I've been known for since I've been little kids playing tennis. Like, I don't even know if that's really who I am. Like, what I really like.
I wonder when Drake's gonna come to an end, though, because I feel like he has so many projects, and his sound consistently sounds the same to me. Like, I can't say that like one
and
Drake,
the subject matter pretty much.
Yeah, one Drake album sounds different from another. Like,
not in the way that like a Doja Cat or somebody.
Yeah, like Doja has such a dope sound, and she can go from like pop to rap girl. You know what I mean? Even I want to take it back to like Lil Wayne. Like, I feel like the shit that he was saying would fuck you up. You know what I mean?
It'll make you think about it.
Yes.
And it would take time, and you listen to it more. You're like, oh, I finally got that, or I understand that.
But Weezy had an end, mostly due to drugs. But
yeah, and like life events.
Yeah.
I don't know. I do feel like, Drake, at this point, what do you have to say, really? Like, that was my whole impression from this project. Like, outside of you being a dad now, and you talking about co-parenting, which I can't relate to, so I don't really care about that. Even him saying on one of these songs, like, you don't know what real is, you don't love me like my child. Like, duh. Like, that's weird. Why would you want me, a female, to love you like your kid?
Like Beyonce, I feel like Beyonce gives us different shit. And
eras.
Yes.
Even with like a different look. And I feel like Drake has tried that with like the little heart on the hair thing, but you're still dressing the same, you still look the same.
Yeah.
You got a heart cut in your head.
Although, I mean, the only thing with Drake I want to say that I've noticed is like maturity from when he was like Degrassi, Aubrey.
Okay.
Like, and
how he looks. Like, he looks more manly. He's definitely more fine.
Yeah. That's about it. But I feel like his music it just always sounds pretty similar to me. So I wonder like how he's going to evolve as an artist.
That's so crazy that you said that, because the next song is No Friends in the Industry, and it really sounds like, I got enemies, got a lot of enemies. Like, it's the same words like the part 2 to that song. And though it's a good song and I like it, it's still like, that's the immediate song that I think about. And I guess if you reference yourself, like, you're that good, but
I feel like there's very few artists that evolve, and I don't know that
males. Because I feel like girls are forced to. Like, you're going to put out a new project, what's your new look? Like, Rihanna, we're doing red hair this time. And this is going to be the red hair era. Beyonce, we're doing short blonde hair this time. We're doing updos only. We're doing cat suits. We're doing... These guys don't be doing nothing.
Except for Chris Brown.
But he's like an R&B person.
Yeah.
I feel like that's different.
Because he's switched his look up.
He switched his look up a bunch of times.
All the time, and he paints. And like he's acted.
Well, he has more artistic outlets.
Dances, yeah. Like I really think he's like a talented ass artist, but I can't sit here and think about any other artist that's like
diverse as far as a male,
developed over time. I mean, R. Kelly. No.
R. Kelly. Do you like 21 Savage?
Yes.
Do you like him on Knife Talk? A lot of people didn't know who Project Pat was, which was weird to me.
I don't know who that is. Sorry.
I'm not surprised though. I shouldn't be knowing about rap.
I don't. I'm sorry, guys.
Project.
Yeah, I listen to a lot of weird shit.
You do have very varied musical taste.
Eclectic.
Yes, eclectic musical taste. I do too, but
I be listening to beats
Yeah, she does listen to beats, instrumentals.
I think
Project Pat. You don't know who 3 6 Mafia is though?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Project Pat.
Slog on my knob.
Slog on my knob. Project Pat.
Oh, okay.
So you know who Project Pat is. I was gonna say everybody knows Poppin' My Collar. That's our age.
Yeah.
It's like I've been popping my collar.
Yeah, I know.
Definitely know who Project Pat. Okay. So that's solved. I should know who Project Pat is.
Okay.
So they're on this Knife Talk song, which is also another weird song for Drake. Gang shit.
Did I get that far?
Let me play it. Say that again, please, so we can hear it. So you like 21 Savage?
Even though he's like from London, like, you know.
Do you feel like that affects his rap credibility?
No, I mean, Well, yeah, kind of. Just a little bit. Because, I mean, like, were you out in the streets of London? Like,
he could be a roadman. That's their version of like a hood nigga.
oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
You're right. I guess they're not all sipping tea.
It makes me laugh because the stereotypes about like England and London, and now they're having rappers come out, especially the black rappers, and they're like, these Peppa Pig ass niggas talking about shooting people and doing this. I don't believe it.
No, but they have like those shows, and I know there's like a lot of like Africans. And,
yes.
Like, that live out in London. Yeah. So I mean, every place has a hood. Like.
Yes.
Yeah.
I really like Skepta, but I just think he's fine. Like I don't really like his music. He's like a UK rapper.
Oh, I was like, I've never heard of him.
He's like a fashion man. Okay. 7 a.m. on Brindle Path.
Everything starts to like blend together.
Yes. What about, do you like Essence with Wizkid and Tim's?
Of course.
So he has a song with Tim's on here called Fountains.
Okay.
So, Tim's and Drake, what is your thought about this? Do you feel like he just heard Essence and he was like, I could do that? Let me get Tim on the phone right now.
Why is no one ready? So, if you're a Devil Wears Prada fan, you got that reference.
Yes.
God. Like I said before, I've been irritated with Drake for a little bit because of the fake Jamaican music. And here we go again. Like, and I understand you're from Canada, and I understand that there's like a large Caribbean presence in Canada, but you are not Caribbean. Does that mean that Justin Bieber can't hop on Essence? No, because he fits the song. But Drake just does not fit into this like Afrobeats, reggae sound to me.
Like, I don't know if Drake could dance. Like, can Drake wind his hips?
No, he's goofy. Every one of his videos is goofy.
Yeah, I do feel like this is more culture vulture, if that's a word that we can use for a black person. Drake, like, he hops on whatever wave.
We could have put Cardi on there.
True, she's groovy.
Nicki,
true.
Rihanna, like, like, stay true to your roots.
But he doesn't.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't think Drake has any defined, like, you know, because he does like hop on waves. I could not believe when I heard him on that Spanish song, singing in Spanish. Like, Drake, what are we doing here? How did you get over here? It was odd. I'm not saying that the song is bad, but you being there is odd.
You know, they say you only have to hear like the first 15 seconds of a song to know if you like it or not.
Yeah, to know if you like it. That's true. You like Ty Dolla $ign.
I love Ty Dolla $ign.
Did you hear his feature?
I think so.
I get along better with your friend.
Yeah.
How do we feel about this Ty Dolla song, I get along better with your homegirl, because you wasn't answering my text and now I'm talking to her?
It's classic Ty. What do you mean? Classic LA fuckboy.
Oh, it makes me sad that I never fuck with Ty Dolla $ign's individual projects as much as his features.
No. You know, like he always does that. No.
But the whole concept of, first of all, how'd you get my friend's information? Why are you talking to my friend?
I don't know, but I think he may have surpassed T-Pain on features at this
point.
Ty
Dolla $ign.
Do you think so?
T-Pain has a lot of features and he's still working, like he's active musician still. If he had stopped, then we could.
I thought that'd be a great versus, to be honest.
T-Pain versus, that would be cute. Like old school versus the new school.
They both use the auto-tune. They can both sing.
True.
They're both feature kings. I think it'd be amazing.
And they both have that like rock star quality, because I saw Ty Dolla $ign and he was crazy. Like he was smashing guitars. He was running in the crowd. And I feel like T-Pain has that same sort of wild stage.
Yes.
Buy you a drink. He's gonna fuck it up out there. Okay.
But I love anything with Ty Dolla $ign. Like, I mean, his message is always fucked up. He has a song called Horses in the Stable.
Yes.
It's about different bitches he can come and fuck whenever he wants to. I mean, like, and I hate, like, I always feel so conflicted when I listen to the song.
Like, I like it. I don't want to like this.
I don't want to like it, but it's catchy. Horses in the stable. Like, I'm like, fuck. This is not right. Like, he's talking about us.
The funniest joke I heard heard about Ty Dolla $ign was when Janae Aiko and Big Sean were going through their drama. They was like, they're going to have a breakup tape, you know, a diss track, and it's both going to be both featuring Ty Dolla $ign.
Damn. Like, where did he go with Janae? Because she's from LA. Like,
No traders.
No loyalty.
No loyalty.
Okay.
You Only Live Twice with Lil Wayne and Rick Ross.
Mm-hmm.
I love a Drake and Rick Ross collaboration. Just like a Future and Drake have their party vibe.
I love Rick Ross because, and I heard someone say this on a podcast, he makes luxury rap.
Yes, he does.
Like, he just, when you listen to Rick Ross, you just feel very rich. Like, and he takes you away. Like,
he's the biggest boss.
Yeah, he paints this story for you on what it's like to just, like, you know, live a lavish life. So yeah, those two together, it's like fine wine when they come together. And then who else was on the track?
Lil Wayne.
And I mean, Drake and Weezy, like, teacher, student.
Mm-hmm. They go together.
Yeah.
And then I like a Lil Wayne and Rick Ross together too. I don't mind it. Yeah, Rick Ross, he's the biggest boss. In his songs too, I like his sugar daddy rap as well. He's like, I dropped 500, my bitch purse like, it's nothing. Little Fashion Nova sponsorship.
I love the bass in his voice.
Yes.
Like,
and the conviction in his voice too.
And I know he
sounds
used to
very
be a parole officer, and he wasn't really ever like a thug. But it's fine.
I don't know. Okay, 'cause I used to believe that when I was young too. Like, damn, they got you in this picture of you in the sheriff outfit or whatever this is in Florida. Like, I don't know what kind of cop outfits that they got out there. But I was like, damn, Rick Ross, they done caught you up.
Unless he was a dirty cop.
That's what I'm saying. Like, at the same time, I know cops that don't be about shit. That be getting drugs from criminals and all this.
We all saw Training Day.
Yeah, maybe Rick Ross was a Training Day type of law enforcement. We don't know. Whatever. I'm trying to clean it up for you, Rick Ross. I Miss You Too with Kid Cudi. Okay. I like this song. The content is a little bit annoying because Drake is like, oh, this girl's basically like complaining to him or saying things. And he's like, yeah, I miss you too. Like she said, I'm over you. Mm-hmm. I'm like, I'm not buying it because I'm Drake. So you're not really having these problems as we discussed with these girls. Mm-hmm. Because you can just easily pop back up. Regular niggas pop back up. Mm-hmm. Like, they didn't do nothing. Mm-hmm. Oh, hey, girl, how are you? Mm-hmm. Or comment your heart emoji under your picture. Drake is popping back up probably with a gift or, you know, a bevy of gifts. Mm-hmm. You're talking to him back. Like, you're unblocking him. If he was ever blocked to begin with, for real.
I fucking hate that shit. I'm probably one of the girls he be talking about. Like, I swear to God, you would just be, you know, you'd be mad or, like, fake mad at somebody. And
you're just trying to, like, stand your ground.
Yeah, exactly.
Because, like, I'm not really fucked up about this. I just feel a way I don't want you to understand.
You trying to go to dinner? Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Whatever. It's still fuck you. But
it's still fuck you. That's the thing, too. Did you like, I still got attitude. But now I'm going to be rude at the dinner, maybe. A little bit.
You miss me? No.
No.
And that means yes.
Yeah. Like, oh, y'all here looking all cute? Like, I always look like this. Or like, not for you. Like,
yeah. Still with an attitude. With a fake attitude.
We're coming to the song that I think is secretly or possibly about Rihanna. Fucking fans.
Okay.
And you heard this song. He's like, he was out here fucking fans. He was embarrassing you. Everybody in the world wanted you. What was I doing? Then I went and had a kid. I know you was fucked up when your girl told you that news. I bet you want to hit the streets. I bet you want to pour bleach on everything. I'm like, were you and Rihanna living together? I don't feel like it was that deep.
I felt like they were only together for like a second. And then she went with that Arab guy. And they were together for a while.
But no, I feel like they were a little bit low key. Because this was in between Rihanna when she like had got with Chris Brown temporarily. And she was with Drake. And he did that whole BMA thing. Like everybody thought he was about to propose or something. He's giving this like heartfelt speech.
And did he have a billboard for her?
Yes, a billboard. And then they had those matching shark tattoos or whatever. And it was like, okay, maybe this is the thing. And then the news did drop. And maybe that's why Drake was hiding, you know, the world from his child. Not his child from the world. Because
that line is so stupid.
He was working things out with Rihanna. They were building. And he didn't want this little tryst, this, you know, side appetizer that he picked up to ruin what he had cooking with Rihanna. Because clearly Rihanna is fucking with these niggas. Like, she's out here with A$AP Rocky now.
Ask why you niggas always start to act right when you have a secret child. I'm sorry. Like, it just seems like...
Drop bombs on them. That is when I've got my best behavior from individuals. I'm not going to name names. But if a nigga's got a secret, a baby on the way... a lie.
Like, it just seems like everything will be, like, going well.
Very smooth.
Right?
It's because he's putting in work overtime so you don't find no shit out.
And then, like, because everything seems like it's going well, then, baby, I've just seen it happen so many times.
And it makes me sad that we've had this experience as a group and individually. Like, how many people have been to our college apartment that, like, had a baby cooking, a baby on the way elsewhere, and they were at our house acting so natural? Like, it was all good. Kicking it with the bitches, okay? Taking pictures, drinking, smoking, just hanging out. Not father activities at all. So it's very scary to me. Maybe that's another reason why I'm scared to be pregnant, because I've just seen the worst. As soon as the bitch is pregnant, niggas are in the streets.
And I can't blame, like, the bitter baby mamas, as you guys like to call them, because it's like, somebody got me pregnant, and, like, I'm over here destroying my body, and, like, basically, like, my life has changed forever, and you're just out here doing whatever you want, acting all willy-nilly, as the old folks would say, ripping and running through the streets. I'd be mad, too, because I'd be like, you got me fucked up. You think I want to be here in this situation, and you just doing what the fuck you want to do, like, and then you don't, like, care for or support your child, and, like, I'd be hot.
That's why I'm a firm believer
I do not want to be a baby mama.
Yes, like, get something up front. I've never met no nigga cool enough that I was like, ooh, I'll be his baby mama. Like, ooh, I will take care of his kid by myself. No. No. Like, none of y'all are that fine. None of y'all have that much game. I've never had no dick that was that popping where I was like, oh, yeah, I'll definitely take care of this kid. Because you're a mom forever. 21, 22, that shit does not matter when you're a mom. Niggas still calling the house, still trying to borrow money, still need some help with this or that on the bill. Then you fuck around, become a grandma.
Yeah.
So this doesn't stop.
At all.
I'm not just doing this for any Dante, any Devin.
Nope.
I can't.
But, like, I don't know. Like, he probably was talking about Rihanna. He seems like a very, like, bitter the word.
Future is also bitter. He was in the song talking about, tell Steve Harvey I don't want her. Like, clearly you might, because why would you say this? You have a whole new girlfriend. So they might be in a little bit. What is the term for a bitter baby daddy?
That?
A DILF. A bitter DILF.
A BBD.
A BBD.
Not a BBL, but a BBD.
Oh, baby, you are good at coming up with slogans. A BBD, a bitter baby daddy. I'm putting that up. Hashtag bitter baby daddy. Because you know it's got to be a group of niggas out there hating on their baby mama like she done glowed up on them. She got money. She might have a new man, husband. And he's coming over to pick up his child, his spare child. And he's feeling away.
Spare child.
Because I'm tired of women just wearing the badge of like, oh, she's a baby mama, she's this, she's that, she's an unwed mother. He's an unwed father. Look at this nigga. He's got a tribe of children that don't match. Come pick up one of your stray children. They're like loose cigarettes out here.
Oh my God. Jesus.
What's going on? Would you date a man that had multiple baby mamas?
No. Like, honestly, I just met some guy recently and he just like sprung on me that he had 3 kids. And I was like, no. Like,
I mean, at our age, I guess. But, like, if they're with one person.
3?
3 is still a lot. Okay, this is the thing. I know this is going to sound bad, too, but we already been branded gold diggers for this conversation. I feel like if you have more than a kid, you don't have extra money to entertain me.
Yeah, like, no. Like, I mean, I'm cool, like you said, like, at our age, like, I'm okay with a child.
Yeah, like, if you have a child, everybody makes mistakes.
A child is fine, right? Like, maybe even 2. Maybe.
If they're with the same person.
Yes. And I prefer them be twins. Because it's like once, you know?
Yes. I'm so mad at that, but that makes sense. Like,
I prefer them be twins. But 3, no. You
3.
start 3, 4, 5, no. I'm not.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I'm not that desperate yet. I have to be 40.
Even my mom, with her 3 kids, used to be like, 2 is company, 3 is a crowd. Like,
yeah.
And then how are we going to go somewhere and participate? And then how, if, as a childless person, how am I going to, like, where's my spot in this? Am I not having kids now because you got all the kids?
That's what it feels like to me. Like, there's no space for me to, like,
have my own
have
family.
another child here because you already got a whole football team, you know?
Yeah. Just a lot of lunchboxes and prom and stuff to be paying for.
Yeah, that's not even mine. Like, so.
Okay. Last question about this. Would you join a Nick Cannon type situation? Because he's baby mama out here. There's not a better term for what he's doing. Baby mama in.
Baby mama in. Like,
baby mama in these bitches, you know, he meets you.
Is he like
cute.
poly or like?
I don't know if he's anything. I feel like he's just in these streets. Because he feels like, I mean, what they said, or he said, he was told that he's gonna die sooner. He doesn't have a lot of time to live, you know, health-wise.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He has a health problem?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
So he's out here impregnating, you know, whoever's down, so he can have people left. And I don't even understand that concept. Because that seems very sad to me. Like, I'm going to create somebody that's going to be completely fatherless. Like, I'm even going to be around.
I didn't think about it that way. I thought it was kind of dope because he's like, well, I'm going to leave pieces of myself.
But that's how I would think of it as an individual. But that's selfish. Like, as the child, what the fuck am I going to do? Watch reruns of Wildin' Out? Like, I don't even know my dad.
Oh, it's so sad. I didn't know that he had health problems.
Yeah.
I just, from what the interview that I saw him do, I think it was Breakfast Club, he was saying that he's like, I just don't know if I'm ever gonna like meet like that person like for me. He's like, I meet a lot of women, they're just like, oh, like, you know, like, I want to love you and I want to build with you. He's like, but if we're gonna build, he's like, shouldn't we have started that shit a long time ago? He's like, I didn't have a situation where like I knew somebody in like high school and like, you know, like we just know each other all this time. And he's just like, I've just grown so comfortable with myself and my own company.
You don't have space for another person.
Yeah, and I feel like
we talked about with Drake.
Yeah, I was like, I mean, I kind of feel him on that because I'm just like, here I am, like in like not like in his position, but you know what I mean?
Like you're older.
Yeah, like, and you tend to like grow in your own company. Yeah. Like, so you're just like, damn, like, can I have that bond that somebody that's known their significant other since like high school has? You know what I mean? Is that even like possible at this point?
I don't know.
Because how do you even establish a bond like that with somebody at this stage in the game? Like,
I feel like if I got divorced, I would not get remarried.
Yeah, but like that's what he was saying. He's just like, I just like, not like it's too late, but
no,
like,
but I feel him like, where am I supposed to meet this person? You know, that I would even be down to sacrifice for or build with all of this.
Yeah.
Because at this point, I am who I am, so everybody likes me for who I am now.
Yeah, so
we're fighting with the right now situations only.
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
Makes sense. I'm not mad at it. But the baby mama shit is dramatic. You're ruining the black community. Niggas want to be woke in all of this.
At least have somebody that's down to be a stepdaddy to your child when you leave.
You should be lining that up.
My brother.
Dr. Umar Johnson. Find somebody that's going to wear turbans and all that and raise your kids and, you know, how you would like them to be raised.
Oh my God.
Poor Mariah Carey. That's all I have to say about that.
Right.
And the last song on this long-ass Drake project is The Remorse. And this is just, yeah, I hate to say it, but it's just more of the same. Like, I feel this way. I did this from the bottom to the top. I built this up. I'm rich now.
I feel like that's sad Drake, you know, classic sad Drake.
Yeah, like, he's the villain, but, you know, he's fine with playing the villain. Like, are you the villain?
You know. Oh, so I'm the villain now, so you just gonna make me the bad guy? I just feel like that's like a classic footboy. Like, you might be a gaslighter.
That's definitely what it is. That is definitely what it
narcissist. I've dealt with a couple of those, you know.
Because in the song, he's like, other than that, the strings, you know, the strings will be unattached. Certified lover boy, I'm not the one for cuddling or none of that. The music gets stale when you love them back. Like, does it? Or do you maybe need to be in love so you can make some different type of music?
I don't know what he needs. Maybe therapy.
He said on one of these songs, his therapist is, you know.
Oh, good. So he's seeking help.
He's seeking help. You know.
That's great.
Therapy don't work if you go in there and lie. though.
No, you have to tell the honest God truth.
Yeah, and if you are the person that is doing the wrong, or
but I feel like he's vulnerable. Like, you know, like
maybe. But if you feel how you feel, like about women and different things, or even like if you're a gaslighter, right? Do you even believe that other person's side? Like 9 times out of 10, no. Unless how could you gaslight them?
I think they do believe it, but they're just in like extreme denial. Like they just don't want to be wrong in that moment, but they know deep down in their core.
And like admitting a wrong in that situation could damage too many other things. So it's like, I'm not gonna lose this one.
Yeah, because then you're like your whole domino of lies is gonna topple over.
That's true.
Like
you got too much to lose in this house of cards.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. That's all we got for Certified Lover Boy. Yeah, I don't know. We made a lot of, I guess, the same points and interesting points that this music doesn't really feel like new Drake. It feels like old Drake music that he just put out, like he gave us.
Yeah, but I feel like
this is just his style. He's just married to this style.
Yeah, and I like the album. It's cool. Like, I like the features. I feel like the features are probably what makes the album different.
Yes.
You know,
but
like,
in a way, because like you said, you had a Jay-Z feature before. You had plenty of features before.
Yeah, but like, I mean, like,
they're the ones that give it the different sound.
Yeah.
There we go.
Because otherwise, why couldn't I just revisit the old Drake album and listen to songs I already like?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe Drake is running out of things to say.
He's been ran out. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It sounds very repetitive, and I would really like to see. I don't even know how he would grow. I mean, like, okay, so like, I feel like Jay-Z or even like Notorious B.I.G., right? Like, they were like, they talked about different stages in their life.
And different stories.
Yeah, like from when they were really in the streets and then they grew up and matured and like they have money now. Like in like Notorious, like the movie, he's like, yeah, I can't like rap about the same shit I was rapping about. I have a daughter now. Like, you know, I'm not living that life anymore. So let me talk about this growth.
Yeah.
You know, like, but I kind of feel like Drake has a different story where he didn't necessarily come from like a hard, impoverished life to where he had to grow that much. I mean, he was an actor on Degrassi. Like, I mean, he had a single mom, so I mean, yeah, his struggle was different, and he talked about that. But I just don't know, like,
if it's like a hard enough struggle to where you really felt like you overcame by having the life that you have now. Maybe you always felt like you were in the neighborhood, you just couldn't afford. You know, you were always there. It was always reach out and, like, touch, accessibility. Like, there was probably never a time where Drake felt like he didn't have opportunity.
Right.
That makes sense.
So, where's the evolution? Would it be, like, to not make sad songs? Would we even fuck with him if there wasn't anything sad? Because there's certain artists, like Keisha Cole, Mary J. Blige. I don't want to hear happy shit from you, personally.
That's true.
Like, Be Without You was probably, like, the only one, Mary, or, like, all I wanna do is
and, like, everything, but they're still kind of, like, sad-ish or whatever.
Yeah, but for the most part, you're a sad bitch, and I fuck with it. Yeah. Like, you know, like, when I want to hear something deep that touches my soul, that's what I want to hear from you.
Like, I don't want to hear, fine.
Yeah, I didn't really care for the album with Drake and Future together, because I don't like Turn Up Drake. Okay. It's weird to me.
Okay. When it's Turn Up Drake, I always feel like it's just Future's song and Drake is here. Like, Drake came to the party. Because I don't feel like, and maybe we don't know enough about Drake in his private life. Maybe he does a good job hiding it, clearly. But I don't see you being the turned up one in the party, or like the life of the party type of person.
Yeah.
For you to make this music. Like, when I hear Travis Scott's music and he's going crazy, I believe it.
Well, we weren't introduced to Drake as a turn up artist.
No.
So that's why it's not really believable to me. Yeah, I just want to see, like, something different from him that's not gimmicky.
Okay. Because that is how some of his translation things come off, and that's why we don't buy it. Because it's like
Spanish, Jamaican. Afro beats.
You're just trying it all on.
It's yeah.
There is a great quote from this guy, and let me figure out his name because it's like that good. Okay, his name is Eddie Wong, I think. He has like shows on Vice, cooking shows, and then he's the writer of Fresh Off the Boat, this TV show. He wrote a book. He said, because he's a Drake fan, on this TV show, I forgot, like interview, that I like Drake, but it's like I can't really decide if he's a really great rapper or if he's just a really great actor acting like a rapper. He's like, it's very hard for me. And I think that's kind of what we're saying. With all the stuff that you jump around and do, it's kind of, who is the real Drake?
I think he nailed it. That's a great quote.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, maybe his evolution is him going back into acting eventually.
Oh, like a Denzel Washington type, like a serious actor.
Will Smith.
Okay, I can see that.
You know, like,
I can see that. I think Drake was like on The Game or something after he was already famous, and like that was good. He did well. I would love to see Drake in a movie.
Yeah, because I mean, he's already done acting, and in every one of his music videos, there's kind of like
acting, and then the ones that he does when he gets more into the acting bad, they're always better.
Yes.
So that makes sense. Yeah, Drake, just try it out. You got the money now too. You can produce your own movie. You can make your own.
I'm not saying stop the music. I know you love it, but like I don't know. Like maybe dip back into that.
And like go somewhere and get re-inspired.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like
because we can't really deal with no more strip club music from Drake or like Drake talking about strippers and fucking strippers or being in.
I met him as Aubrey Graham as Jimmy on Degrassi, and then he transitioned into Drake. So I mean, like, project after project after project after project. Now everything kind of seems the same. You got enemies in the industry, whatever. Okay, you know what I mean? Like, why not just take a little healthy break and start filming some shit, start acting again? Like that might be your next transition because I don't really necessarily see like what could be new or different from him.
Yeah, because Drake, now you're already in your 30s.
Yeah, how many albums has he given us?
There's quite a few.
Yeah, like there's a shit ton of songs. Like I'm sure you have features with other artists too that aren't necessarily.
Yeah, and we're not saying like that should stop.
Yeah,
but yeah, Drake right now is 34 and you just put out this project, so let's not expect another one for at least 2 years. What are you gonna be talking to us about at 38 years old? 40 years old. It cannot still be that you're shutting down the mall for bitches.
And he's not like, he's not the best rapper.
Honestly, I'm glad that you said that. I think that Drake could very easily transition into an R&B type of bag and be more explorative with his style and try on different things. But it's like he's very married to the idea of being tough, or maybe because people don't take him as tough. So it's like rapping and all that.
But he sings song raps.
Yeah, so like, I don't know why wouldn't you just try to do R&B?
Yeah, he does. He tries to
melodic rap.
Yes, there you go. Yeah, so
just make a song
or heavily produce. Maybe producing is in the cards for you.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I just
you gotta transition your role.
Yeah, I love Drake. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that he's not an amazing artist. You guys see, I'm very honest here.
Yeah.
But yeah, we need a pivot at some point.
We definitely need a pivot, at least in the subject matter, because I wouldn't even care that much if the song sounded the same or if your beat selection, whatever the features that you do with people, you're gonna keep picking the same people. But let's talk about something else, please. Let's talk about something else.
Yeah.
And it cannot just be you co-parenting, because all of us ain't doing that.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I don't know what else we could say. Do you have anything else to say? Do you want to close it out with anything cool, anything spicy? We got a very great slang term out of this, a BBD.
Yeah. Broke baby dad. Oh no, not broke.
It could be broke. If your baby daddy is broke, you broke baby daddy.
It's interchangeable. However you want to use it. But no, I don't really have too much to say. I think I said everything that I needed to say.
She did. I love Asha so much. We're gonna put her at down here. Follow Asha on socials. Follow her on TikTok, Instagram. Do you want your Twitter to be private?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Twitter's my safe space as well. I don't want y'all to be on there because I feel like after you get so many Twitter followers, you gotta be PC.
Yeah.
I want to do it.
And that's not fun.
I'm having fun on Twitter, saying what I want to say, making jokes, retweeting things, liking things I probably shouldn't.
Exactly.
I don't want people zooming in on my likes.
No.
All right. Thank you. And thank you for coming. I'm so excited. excited.
Oh yeah.
I missed you so much.
Oh, I missed you too.
Bye, guys.